We have one more game to talk about. One more game.
It's back.
We asked beforehand what Arkane Austin were working on. There was a bunch of rumors, and then a guy came out wearing a very interesting shirt, Alexa.
Oh my god.
Can we talk about the shirt?
It was such a good joke.
Because this would have gone over a lot of people's heads. Went over my head. You saw it.
Yeah, so back in 2013, Kotaku leaked that Arkane Austin was working on Prey 2, or whatever Prey 2 was becoming.
Yeah.
And then I guess an internal memo was sent around telling people at the company in a very blunt way to not talk to us. And Jason Schreier got a hold of the memo, and Jason of Kotaku, and published the memo on Kotaku. And the memo literally said, now that they know what we're working on, like those press, can I swear?
You can swear.
Those press sneak fucks will be sniffing around. Don't talk to them. And Roth came on stage wearing a shirt that had a button with the word sneak on it. Press sneak. That's totally brilliant and so funny.
Yeah.
Like, I was looking at a shirt and I'm like, what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? It means press sneak fucks.
So then you're like, oh, I guess we know what's coming up next.
Yeah, there's also a pretty good game after that story.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. So then
yeah.
they show what we now learn is it's just called Prey. They're just calling it Prey. It is, seems thematically disconnected from the original Prey, which is probably we sort of assumed anyway, and is probably a good thing. I mean, yeah, maybe not, because like there's a space station at the very least, right? What else did you guys sort of pull from this?
Messed up Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a nice apartment, I'll say that to him. His eyeball needs a little bit of work.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me, have you ever seen the television show Black Mirror?
Yes, for sure.
Everything going on here after the rewind stopped happening kind of reminds me of something you'd see in like a Black Mirror episode, like something freaky and kind of futuristic.
Unnerving.
And a little, like, supernatural, yeah.
It becomes like a sinister
unnerving
portal almost. It's like we have some tests to run today.
Yeah, and then it folds back in on itself, and the stuff that's happening at the start is you like this is so open for interpretation. Like you can't read anything from this. It's obviously not gameplay either, so like who knows? Like we may have a situation where they just did the Prey 2 thing again, where this game might be 3 years away, and by the time we might not see it again for quite a while. You know what I mean?
Didn't they say something about it?
In terms of date or anything?
I was too busy.
Yeah,
like,
they said next year.
Yeah, next year.
They said next year?
Yeah.
So this is coming out next year.
The thing that's really
that's what they say.
the thing that's really interesting about it is like they mentioned it's going to be like a psychological thing.
Right.
So I feel like from what we see here, it's got a lot of influences from the modern like psychological horror games like Soma and all the big horror games that have showed up on PC recently.
I mean, if Bethesda end up cornering the market on Quake, on Thief with Dishonored, and then they're basically making a new System Shock with this, with like a scary space thing, like fair play. They have just like nailed 90s shooters to the wall in one swoop.
Those guys are putting in work, man.
Right?
Yeah.
That was amazing. That was an amazing conference.
It was great. Yeah.
I feel satisfied.
Same as last year. I'm like going back to my hotel room like buzzing. If you guys had to pick your favorite thing from the Bethesda conference, first of all, Michael Mahardy, Esquire, what would you pick?
Skyrim Special Edition.
Okay.
Like, any excuse I can get to go back and play that. Now it's going to look great. It's going to have mods. Like I said, I've been doing that on PC for a while now, but this is just an excuse to go play all of these on PS4 now.
Awesome.
Or Xbox One.
Alexa Ray Korea.
Dishonored time fan.
Time fan. Mr. Hussein, we didn't get no Skyrim dinners, but what was second choice?
Unfortunately, I'm gonna go Prey. Prey looks. There's something about it that's also triggering like a Dead Space thing in my brain.
Oh God, yes.
Which I'm like, my God, I need a new Dead Space. But if those EA chumps aren't willing to do it, these guys will take care of me.
Big lot of love in the chat here for Prey, some Dishonored 2 as well. But it seems like people are pretty happy about Prey. So there you go. Fucking Quake, baby.
Told you.
Quake is back.